Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brandon Witt and this is Critical Failure. So, to continue the monsters from Mordenkaisen's Tome, we are currently on the Balhanoth, the native monster to the Shadowfell. To quote Mordenkainen's Tome is, "The vicious predatory Balhanoth alters reality in its lair to make the place appear inviting to travelers, and once they step inside, the Balhanoth springs its trap." So that can range from a greedy merchant who, I'm assuming, could be approaching a house full of gold, or a lonely sailor looking for a harem of women or whatever. I don't know. Just whatever your twisted mind as a DM could be. It has a limited form of telepathy, and if I'm correct, it can teleport. Yeah, it can teleport, so I wasn't wrong when I thought of that. But it's a large aberration that looks like half predator and half Cthulhu tentacle monster, and it's chaotic evil. It has an armor class of 17 natural armor, a hit point count average of 114, and a speed of 25 and a climbing speed of 25. It has a strength of 17 plus 3, dexterity of 8 minus 1, which I'm surprised, constitution of plus 4, but it's an 18, intelligence of 6 minus 2, a wisdom of 15 plus 2, and a charisma of 8 minus 1. I'm surprised on the charisma. I would figure it'd be the 6. But its saving throws are constitution, which is plus 8, which is the only saving throw it has. I'm assuming the proficiency modifier is plus... Yep, it is a plus 4, because its proficient skill is perception, which is a plus 6. It is immune to being blinded, which I'm assuming it doesn't have eyes. It's not resistant to anything or immune to anything but being blinded. It has blind sight to 500 feet, and it's blind beyond that radius. And its passive perception is 16. It understands deep speech, and it has telepathy up to a mile. It's a challenge rating of 11, which is 7,200 XP. It has legendary resistance up to 2 times a day, so if it fails the saving throw, it can choose to save it automatically. It has multi-attack, so it takes up to 2 tentacle attacks and a bite, or 4 tentacle attacks. So the bite is a reach of 5 feet, it's plus 7 to hit. Can only hit 1 target, and it does 25 average piercing damage, but it's 4d10 plus 3, so it can do up to 43 piercing damage. And its tentacle is a plus 7 to hit, reach of 10 feet, and it does 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning, average 10. But the target is considered grappled and it has to escape using a DC 15, which is a DC 15, and it is moved 5 feet toward the Balhanoth until the grapple ends. Targets are strained, and the Balhanoth can't use that tentacle against other targets. The Balhanoth has 4 tentacles, so imagine restraining an entire party. Mainly wizards. That'd be great. It has 3 legendary actions. Bite, which it's just another bite attack. It can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space. And creatures it's grappled at. I had to make sure to read that twice. And the Balhanoth magically comes... It has a move called Vanish, which it becomes invisible for up to 10 minutes or immediately after it makes an attack roll, which I find that really cool. But it has some layer effects. It warps to reality up to an area up to 500 feet. After 10 minutes, the terrain in the area reshapes to assume the appearance of the location sought by an intelligent creature. The Balhanoth is red, so again, just imagine like the merchant. But that creature must make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw or be tricked. Nope, I'm wrong. That's the teleport one. It has to make a DC 16 wisdom save or be teleported when it tries to teleport it. But something that I would say is that when the Balhanoth doesn't strike while it's in the lair, it would be a good idea to like give them a wisdom or an intelligence, like something along the lines of an investigation or perception check before the Balhanoth strikes to like do stuff like it says right here that this place is obviously false. Like everything that's non-living is affected. So something like a roper would still be just kind of sitting there. So if it's like a cottage and there's a magical stalactite that's not altered, yeah, that'd be a problem. But things like our books are filled with empty pages, golden items are obviously counterfeit and stuff like that. So something like that would obviously work. So regional effects. Creatures within a mile experience a sensation of being close to whatever they desire most, and it grows stronger the closer the creatures get to the Balhanoth. And the Balhanoth can sense the strongest desires of any humanoid within a mile, and learns whether those desires involve a place, a safe location to rest, temple, home, or somewhere else. Yeah, somewhere else. But if the Balhanoth it dies, it ends immediately, which I'm surprised about that. But one cool thing that I would do for a twist is have it to where there's multiple Balhanoths. It doesn't say that they don't stay together, if I'm correct. Now I have to reread a little bit. I would totally, if I'm correct, have kind of like multiple of these, because there's nothing like these things working together. Drow use these things as slaves to like create choke points. Yeah, it doesn't say anything saying that these don't like stay together. They tend to be in places that in this Shadowfell anyways, they tend to be in places that travelers go often, so well traveled roads and stuff like that. So honestly, this is something that you could most likely run into. It's like a couple Balhanoths, like they pick over a party and they fight, or at least they're very close to each other, and that means that if these things can mate, they mate and stuff like that. So that'd be a really cool idea. And I would give it a little bit of more magic ability. Other than that, like if it can terraform in a sense, like in a magical like sense that it can at least alter it in a person's viewpoint, I would give it a little bit of like a cantrip or two and a first level spell of some sort of damaging kind. So I think that would be really cool. Give it some sort of poison damage also, so like a d6 or 2d6 poison damage for its tentacle and bite attack. I think that would be a big help against attacking something like a party, and it will be more dangerous, but it doesn't have resistance to poison. So if they were to like, I would say it would have resistance or immunity to its own poison, but if it were to be attacked by some other poison, then it wouldn't be. So that'd be another thing. So that's just some ideas. So again, this is not a true look at the Balhanoth, much like the Astral Dreadnought and the Aelip. I had to remember. We will be going more in depth into this, much like I'm trying to do with the Aarakocra. I'm currently setting my laptop to do with all that. I just recently got things downloaded, trying to figure it all out. So hopefully I can start recording that soon. And then I have lots of content after that. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below in the doobly-doo, whatever you'd like. Please ask us questions. I know that we haven't really been able to do much videos recently. I'm working a lot, and Thanksgiving weekend or Thanksgiving kind of happened recently, and I was busy then. So hopefully I'll be able to do at least a video every other day. I'll be doing it probably right after I get off work, because I'm doing a lot of getting home at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, again, this is Brandon Wynn with Critical Failure. See you guys.